Marcela Silva getting this bantamweight assignment. It is Taneisha Triple Threat Tennant against the Southpaw Outlaw and Serena DeJesus. TJ DeSantis, Julie Kedzie, Memorial Hall here, Kansas City, Kansas tonight for Invicta FC 38. Kickboxing here early. This uppercut there by DeJesus finds a home.
You can see DeJesus is really throwing some power right now, putting a lot into those shots.
Set those up. Hands first. Give me that level 2.
Tennant wanting to exchange here as well.
See her measuring to outstep DeJesus.
Oh, hard right hand by Tennant. DeJesus in trouble trying to get the takedown. See if she's recovered. That was a hard shot that landed on the button.
Yeah, she outstepped her front foot, TJ, threw that right hand right where it needed to be and dropped the other fighter, dropped DeJesus. DeJesus seems none the worse for the wear, though, back up on her feet.
Credit to Tennant as well for not getting too aggressive there in that moment and ending up on her back because DeJesus was in on that takedown very quickly.
So many times striking battles favor the left-handed fighter because it's hard to find left-handed training partners. And they can usually outstep just a little bit cleaner, but you can see that Tennant is actually doing the outstepping. She's keeping her left foot pretty active, trying to find that straight right down the middle.
Getting to know Taneisha Tennant, we knew that she was a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, but she was excited to showcase her Muay Thai skills. Muay Thai was the first martial art that she had ever practiced.
It was a really nice backside kick there, TJ.
Kick the body again by DeJesus. Tennant coming forward with some punches.
And DeJesus really favors that big high left kick. I think that, you know, the left hand and the left kick are really probably going to be a lot of her entries into takedowns if she's looking for that.
2 minutes down here in this first round. Combination of strikes there, finished with the high kick attempt by DeJesus.
I like the way Tennant's keeping her hands up after each combo. It's how she's able to kind of split and interrupt the combinations of DeJesus.
Caitlin Young checking in on Twitter at Invicta Fights, hashtag Invicta FC 38. Appreciate everyone joining in on the conversation. Kick there caught by DeJesus.
And that was nicely done. She didn't get the takedown off of it, but she was able to get her own shot off.
The composure on display by both of these athletes, just their second professional fight. Showcasing their experience here. I think this has been a pretty back and forth fight with some big moments and no freaking out here. Both ladies came to work. Kick comes high again by DeJesus. Now a combination of punches into the clinch.
And I think this is where DeJesus wants to work for takedowns, although nice elbow over the top there by Tennant. Very nicely done. But DeJesus did talk a little bit about her grappling game, working hard on that and looking for the takedown, maybe trying to get top position. Again, a nice elbow there from Tennant.
Interesting sequence there in the clinch. Both ladies were content to stay at range, not try to press one another up against the fence and slow down the pace.
They like to kick, TJ.
They definitely do. 90 seconds left in round number 1. Ooh, nice right hand finds a home there by Tennant. The corner of DeJesus calling for the counter. Now Tennant punching some uppercuts now into the clinch once again. Tennant trying to put DeJesus into the fence, but now we're back at space.
And that was nicely done by Tennant. She measured things out. She was in a clinch position. She was able to still get her power shot and get out of the clinch. There's a lot of emphasis from DeJesus when she throws and when Tennant throws on kind of moving that head back and forth, but it gets a little bit predictable. It slides a little bit too far to the side sometimes, and I'm wondering if Tennant is measuring that for that hook.
Nice knee to the body there by Tennant. Elbow as well, DeJesus taking some offense here in the final 20 seconds of this round.
see DeJesus is switching around with the head. She's getting to her double underhook position, working for head position. The takedown goes to Tennant, but immediately DeJesus has got her sweep and she's back on her feet.
Flurry of action there to end round number 1. Marcia La Silva said it was my fault. I'm not sure what exactly he was referring to. Kick there checked by DeJesus.
Well, it was a nice shot anyway. I'm not really sure what the call was on that. I think we'll hear that from the truck, but you can see DeJesus gets her composure back. She's pawing that jab out there, looking for that straight right down the middle. Good idea against Tennant because Tennant is looking for that right, so if she can get her angle there from her left, she can shut that down. Leading with a spin kick like that can be a little dangerous at times, TJ. She had success with that backside kick earlier, but that is a little bit dangerous unaccompanied by punches.
So we got some clarification. The round started where the gate to the octagon was still open. Marcia La Silva called timeout. Serena disengaged. However, Taneisha Tennant did not. So that was the confusion there. Minute down here in this second round rather.
Nice little fake there to a kick there from DeJesus. I'd like to see a lot more of that, a lot more faking.
The kick comes high again by DeJesus. She's confident in throwing that lead left kick without really setting it up. Would you like to see her change that?
Of course. I'd like to see her throw some hands in front of that. Although it has been successful a couple of times, it would be good to get Tennant's hands staying up high and not thinking about the counter shot, which is fairly easy to get off of an unaccompanied kick. One thing that I noticed is DeJesus is keeping her hands up a little bit higher this round. I think that's a good idea. They were dropping a bit. I like that lead elbow. It needs to be a little bit closer, though.
The Anderson Silva style elbow. Go back in the archives, find him knock out Tony Fricklin with that.
Tennant seems a lot more confident about range this time. She had some really hard shots in the first round, and I think she's really getting a sense of that, of where she's able to throw in Serena's combos. It looks like inadvertent eye poke.
Eye poke, yep. Taneisha Tennant pointed it out, and DeJesus immediately disengaged. And Marcia La Silva taking a look at that right eye of Taneisha Tennant.
And you know, that's let's get another look at that. I wasn't quite sure I saw when that happened during the combo. We see that there's a cross. We see DeJesus reaching over the top. There's a hook and kind of a, oh, I'm seeing it right there. I guess it happened with her right hand. No, her left, where? Show me, TJ. I'm
left
still having a hard
hand,
time. The left hand kind of scrapes there. Her hands seem to be quite a bit open on these strikes. It's a little hard to see which finger, I guess, went there, but DeJesus is trying to get her composure back, trying to get make sure she's got full vision.
It definitely appeared to be a strike of sorts, but you're right. I think her fingers were open.
Yeah, there was a bit of a backhand. Let's look at this still kind of, oh, I see, wow. That's very clear. So yeah, that left hand, that left finger goes right there as she's throwing that hook punch. Thank you for that, truck.
The hand wide open there, so.
Yeah, and actually the other hand is open too, as you can see. Good idea to have a closed fist in your punches and an open hand in your elbows.
Octagon side position, taking a look here at the right eye of Taneisha Tennant. Looks like she's ready to go here. DeJesus apologizes for the inadvertent eye poke. We're back at action.
Good show of sportsmanship there. Right back at punching and kicking each other, too.
Just past the halfway point of this fight. Oh, nice combination.
Very nicely done by DeJesus.
Tennant maybe on the run.
Oh,
both ladies exchanging big punches here. And now an eye poke for Serena DeJesus. Marcia La Silva says keep fighting.
Yeah, I don't think she wants time off. She's got that momentum going there. DeJesus was definitely rocked a couple of times, or at least once. And it was that kick to the punch that did it, TJ. Now, this is not a time when she can slack. She's got to go straight in and take advantage of this momentum, get right in DeJesus' face.
Countering with some punches
Tennant's
off
face.
the kick there of Tennant. Touch over 90 seconds left here in round number 2. kick to that lead leg of Tennant by DeJesus.
And I like the way she set that up with a fake. I think she's going to get more power shots starting with the fake. Nice knee.
Been a lot of action here in this fight. Hard kick to the body of Tennant. A nice combination there, punches off the kick from DeJesus. Tennant finding a home.
Yeah, and Tennant is showing a little bit more trepidation. And she comes straight back in there. DeJesus has the leg, still does not get the takedown with the leg. And Tennant's starting to kind of take over in the middle range again.
DeJesus really loading up on that kick to the body.
And what's nice about a southpaw is they have that really good hard shot to the liver right available for them. And I think that's where that teeth landed.
Nice right hand off the kick by Tennant there. Another right hand finds a home. Coming alive now with Taneisha Tennant. DeJesus covering up.
That was very nicely done, TJ, rattling those off multiple right hands in a row. DeJesus is now in the clinch and has her up against the cage.
Solid way to stop the offense by Taneisha Tennant for DeJesus. Final 10 seconds. Ten minutes in the books between these bantamweights. A lot going on. Eye pokes, the cage door was open, and some powerful exchanges throughout that round as well. Third and final round here between Serena DeJesus and Taneisha Tennant.
And I would suspect both corners are saying, get a finish here. It's very hard to predict what a judge is going to say. A lot of power coming from both fighters now.
Nice high kick there for DeJesus. Tennant trying to answer with some punches.
And what's interesting is neither fighter really wants to, go outside of this one range. They're really just kind of standing with each other and going to the inside here with these clinches. Nice knees there from Tennant. DeJesus is recovering her position, trying to push her up against the cage. Beautiful knee right there. But they really like fighting in that mid-range or up close, TJ. There's not a lot of distance fighting.
Both of these athletes came for a certain style of fight, and both are willing to engage in just that. 1 minute down here in this third round. DeJesus controlling Tennant up against the fence. We really haven't seen a lot of moments like this, despite a lot of moments inside the clinch.
Well, she was pushing her against the fence more than controlling. You saw DeJesus get double underhooks and kick her way off, and now they're back at this striking range. I think they just really like hitting each other. And I would like, the strategy may be eluding me at the moment as to more than just kind of hit, grab, hit some more, which that makes for a nice fight.
Beautiful right hand a moment ago there by DeJesus. It is a scrap.
Ooh,
nice left hand there by Tennant. Back in the clinch, knees here by the New Yorker.
And she's doing a nice job with those knees. You can see DeJesus is trying to break down the head, keep her from gaining too much power there up against the cage again.
And both athletes very confident in their clinch games. You really don't see either go on the defensive. They're just trying to get that offensive positioning. And now more offense here from Taneisha Tennant with punches.
Yeah, she knows her range for that right hand, and she's finding it every time. DeJesus doesn't seem to want to make an adjustment in terms of footwork or lateral movement there. I think she knows how tough she is, and maybe she knows the range that she wants to get her shot in on is putting her at some risk. Again, grabbing for the heads in this clinch. Wondering if either, oh, nice.
DeJesus able to put Tennant back into the fence. A moment ago, Tennant was starting to get very confident with her strikes. The nose of DeJesus reddened and bloodied. Now back in space once again.
Yeah, and as I was saying, there's not a lot of wrestling, maybe in terms of underhook fights, overhook fights. It's mostly about grabbing the head and looking for those knees right now. But I think both of them just really want to kick, TJ.
Final 2 minutes in this fight. You see Tennant really setting things up behind that jab.
Blood on the face of DeJesus, but the determination has definitely not left her eyes. She's still looking. Ooh, that was a really nice sweep kick.
DeJesus has been to Invicta FC many times, supporting her teammate Roxanne Modafferi. Modafferi very proud of her teammate making her Invicta FC debut tonight. It was emotional for both ladies, and DeJesus wants to really shine in her time in the spotlight. But Taneisha Tennant, very, very tough for her first test here at Invicta.
Yeah, I think this is a very well-matched fight, TJ. They're both they have the same strengths in terms of trying to find those power shots, leading things in with kicks. Nice spin kick there.
And they say it takes two to tango. Neither of these ladies are afraid to engage.
No, not at all. They want to hit each other. I would like to see maybe, oh, nice little crescent kick action there. Would like to see maybe some more head movement. I know DeJesus is using head movement, but I'd like to see it maybe set up some of those other shots that she's doing. Tennant did a nice little fade there to a cross, didn't quite land with the cross. And still a bounce, still bouncing both of them. You know, they don't seem to be tired out so much as kind of getting battle tested.
DeJesus grimaced again. I don't know if she thought maybe she got another eye poke or not. Final 30 seconds left in the fight. Tennant coming alive with punches. Nice left hand. Kick caught there by DeJesus.
You can see Tennant was trying to set up that toss. Wasn't quite successful right there, but she is doing a good job of angling off by pushing the head down. Oh. I feel like DeJesus indicated a groin shot that the referee didn't step in for.
Ladies and gentlemen, having gone the distance, the score is as follows. Ladies and gentlemen, all three judges are in unanimous decision. Judge Champion DeVilbiss and Graham score it 29-28. Your winner from the blue corner, Taneisha, the Triple Threat Tennant.
Now 2-0 as a pro, Taneisha Tennant gets it done in her Invicta FC debut, 29-28 across the board. She may be set to go off to the Navy, but whenever she's ready to come back, I'm sure we will welcome her with open arms here at Invicta FC.
Well, I'm certainly glad she's fighting on our side, TJ.
Taneisha Tennant getting it done in Kansas City, victorious over Serena DeJesus.